Hello everyone, you're all doing okay? Thanks for joining us. Welcome back to this stream today. I'm going to switch us over now. I'm having a bit of trouble with the display, so just give us a sec. There we go. Should get some sound now into there, and let's switch that over. See, we're getting nothing there. Very strange. We've lost our little counter in the left there too, which is weird, isn't it? Let's just... let's try and fix this game capture. If we can... we delete it and then bring it back maybe. Video game capture. Let's try this. Oh yeah. First little look at what I look like there. You can see there. I will get a camera soon, don't worry. You can look at me then. Right, we got that sorted. Our counter is not working though, is it? Our counter's gone, but never mind, we will sort that in a minute. Right, I think we're all good. Let's check that. Double check that now. I'll just get rid of that counter for now. Right, let's get this stream underway then. Thanks for joining us here on the ground in Miami, down on the ground for this special flight over to Kingston in Jamaica. Should be fun. Looking forward to it. We're in the special One World livery there, as you can see ahead of us there, here on the ground. I've got British Airways 7777 behind us there too. But very nice indeed. I'll give it 1 minute, see if anyone else will join. We are a bit late, to be fair. It was last minute. I was like, you know what, I'm going to stream. I was going to do it on Saturday, but plans being cancelled and different things, so I thought, you know what, we'll do it. So we're on the ground now in Miami. Little short hop over to Kingston. Should be about an hour and 25 minutes coming in. Flight over to Jamaica. So should be good fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you stay with us and we get some people joining us here. But anyway, let's jump straight into the cockpit then and get all set up. Right, here we are. Back in the 737. So if you looked earlier on, we were flying the Inibuilds A310. So yeah, we're back in the 737. I love the 737. Come up top then, and let's get our battery on there. And battery can go to bat bus over there. Our emergency lights. Let's go to FS actions down at the bottom here and get our ground power. Can also get our aircon going. Get our chimes on and the fasten seatbelt sign. Ground power has become available already there. Lovely. Position lights on. Ground power is connected. Packs can be turned on. Isolation. Can't speak. Isolation valve to auto. Both packs can go to auto. Probe heats can come on, and window heats. There. Your damper can stay off for now. Come up here, we can arm our IRSs over to nav. There, excuse me. Nav there, lovely. And we can get our loaders over here too. They should come and join us. There's the aircon there, he's just left that. Give some breathing room for the passengers. Lovely. Right, wait for them to come alive there. We've lost our counter, which is pretty annoying. I don't know how to get that back, but we will. Doesn't worry, it doesn't matter. So we're a little bit late, you see. Got no views on the ground here in Jamaica there, right. Cool, right. Press master caution off there. And they can come carts there. Cabin cleaning can come as well. And go over to menu, get the FMC, pause in it. We are at Miami. We actually know the gate this time. We are at gate 132. Fair play. And we'll just arm that there. Pop that in there, and our destination is, let's get our flight plan up then, Kingston. So that is Mike, Kiera, Juliet, Papa. Pop that there. Oh, wrong one. Can we take that? No, I've got to take that again. That one there. Into destination. And we are American 2231. Lovely. And now that's set, we can get our weights. Let's have a look at our EDFs there. And oh, we need to change. Forgot to change that over to. We want them off. And we want displays. We use kilograms here. Payload today, 0 fuel weight is 55.4. We're getting. Pop that in there. That's all set. 8 people in first class, 95 in economy. And our fuel today is 8,329. Pop that in there. Lovely. Weights are all done now. We can go and start our let's start our route then. Let's go to departures, and we are taking off runway 8 left there, and we are going to be the Guava 1 departure using ASUS as the trans there. Activate that, execute. Next page, we're going to use airway of Uniform Papa 406 to Bilsey. Pop that in there, execute. Uniform Lima 795, and we're going to Lennox. Execute. Uniform Lima 417. There to Nef 2. Lovely. Execute that, and then it is a Uniform Papa 525. Very busy airway that we're going down today. to a Mabu. Pop that in there, execute, next page. Then we are Uniform Alpha 301 to Imadi. There we go, pop that in. And then we're going direct to 7. There we go. Execute that. Arrivals, ILS 12. We're landing on there. We're not going to do ILS, but we just put that in anyway. And the key number 13 approach. And we are using 7 there. Lovely. Execute that. Great. Lovely stuff. Right, we can get our perf in it. Let's ask for that. Got our cargo and the cabin services there, all loading up for us. Looking great. It's currently 4:20 here on the ground in Miami. Waiting for our IRSs to load it. Lovely. Just have. And let's load that there. Execute. And let's get our cost index is 23. 23 there. And we can get our cruising altitude, which is going to be 370. There we go. And winds are 259 at 6. Pop that in there. M1 limit doesn't need to be changed. We'll go straight to takeoff. We're going to do flaps 10 departure. We've got a lovely VNav and LNav. V1, V rotate, V2 there. Let's get our CG 25.2 with a trim of 3.35. Let's get that now. I'd say about there. Nice. And 145 we can pop straight in to there. Our altitude is 37,000 feet, so I'm just going to throw that straight in and pop that up there too. And then we'll get our landing elevation when we look at the weather in a minute. Let's get Miami. Okay, we've got a lot of meta here for Miami. Let's try and find. So 2995 is our Barrow reference there. You can pop that in there, get terrain on these both too. And then zoom out on that one. Get TARA there as well, and then we can get ready for that flight plan there. So VARA ref is set. Let's look at what is Kingston. So that doesn't need to be changed. No, it doesn't need to be changed at all. That lovely stuff. Let's view our flight plan. Back onto chat. Has anyone else joined us? Unfortunately not. It is a bit late. We'll check our stuff now in a minute. One sec. Cool. Nice. So let's go and check our plan then. Let's go to the legs page and steps. So we take off runway 08. Do we want that 08? Let me check. Because I do. Yeah, that's great. Because we can we see a lovely view of Miami as we take off there and then go to the right. Take off, climb up to 37,000 feet. And then straight down, past Cuba, and then a lovely route straight over Jamaica into runway 12. Lovely. Let's take off there. And nice, let's set that then. Cool, right. Let's have a little look then. How are we looking? Still getting cargo and passengers loaded up here. Here down the ground in Miami. I love this wing, this livery I mean. One World. Lovely view innit? One World there. Some cabin loaded. I think we're all looking good. We'll get one fuel pump on then and we can get the APU running. APU on there. We'll wait for that to come alive. APU bleed can come on there. And while we're waiting for that, let's do a quick walk around then. Plane down on the ground in Miami. See the wheel well there, looks alright. Get rid of that aircon in a minute as well. Engine's looking good. Wheels are looking good. Still got the chocks in there. All the wings looking nice. And got a lovely tail view here. Gotta love that tail. The American flag on there. At the still got the cargoes there and the wings. Got some cargo in there. Get rid of them in a minute. The jetway and that. You can hear the APU has just become a veil, I think. So there we go, we'll get that on. And we can get rid of our ground power now. Let's release that and we can get rid of the aircon as well as that. Lovely. Route's looking good. We've got the weather. 37,000 feet climbing up to. Get the hydraulic pumps and the yaw damper on as well. Don't need any lighting because it's day. The logo, anti-collision wing and that lie on. Cool, looking good, looking good. Right, let's have a little look then. Okay, and we can get rid of these, all of this. These can all get going now. These are all loaded up. They're getting going now. Nice little flight over to Kingston today, should be fun. Should be a nice little stream, to be fair. People might come back and watch. It's a bad time, to be fair, people are busy at this time. Cool, right. Anything else needs doing? We'll just wait for these to come out then. At the minute. We need to get rid of that cabin service there, I forgot about that. There we go, cabin cleaning. Close that door. And once these are all gone, we can get going. Get out of Miami. I love that paint there, like. See the city in the background there? We fly right over that and then see it from the left of us. Little turn. Right, I get rid of them. And we'll come off that actually. So take off, that looks all good. Doesn't need to be changed. We've got the V2. That's all been set up there. And yeah, just waiting for these to fuck off basically. There we go. He's leaving. One month today. This is 1 month anniversary of our since I started the channel. To be fair, mad. Gone over. Right. Get rid of our jetway then. And our chocks. And let's get pushed back then. And we're gonna do a standard left.
Cockpit to ground.
There he is.
Go ahead.
Actually, before we do anything, let's reload our sounds because we lowered them. Because the A310 is so loud.
Pushback and start. They want the tail to our left. Pushback tail to the left. Release brake, please. Brakes released. Brakes released, here we go.
Lovely. Start now, push back then, here we go. And while we're doing that then we can turn the packs off there. And start engine number 2. Thanks for joining us if you are. We're just leaving the gate now. As we start, you'll be able to hear the engine start up now. Wait for 2 there and we'll get the fuel in. Lovely. You see the engine blades starting to speed up there too. BA there, probably going back to Heathrow there. And across the pond. Pushing back. Engine seem very quiet. Never mind. Because we were flying in the A310 before and it's so loud. It's great, like. Nice little flight that. Back in Europe, should line us up hopefully. I don't know what it is, but every time we fly in America, we always get like lines like that in the taxiway and on the runway. If you ever watched my very first stream, FedEx. Go ahead, start that. Bloody crashed.
Brake set.
And let's start engine number 1 then. There we go.
Steering pin is pulled. Watch for the salute and release from guidance on your right. Have a good flight.
Wait for that to start there. Wait for 2. There we go. And throw fuel in. Engine number 1 starts to come alive there. Lovely stuff. Right. Wait for that to stabilise. And then, oh, did we? We didn't. Get the fuel pumps on. Right. Lovely. And let's set the flaps there to 10. Wait for them to stabilise. Let's get comfortable here. Creaky chair. Nice. Flaps 10 there. Wait for them to stabilise. There we go. And we'll do flight checks then. Full left. Full right. Neutral there. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Nice. Right, flaps are set then. Anything else? I don't think needs doing. What we need to actually, gen's on. Taxi light on then. Packs can come back on. Get some aircon in there. APU can come off too. Lovely. They can go to continuous. And we'll taxi down to runway 8 right. Are we going? 8 right was it? Never fucking remember. 8 left. 8 left, so let's get our little taxiway on. That's on the right to us, so there. Oh, fucking hell. Right, so we'll come out and we'll go down here. And then we'll go down there, yeah. So straight on and then a right really. So let's get that park and brake off, push, touch, a bit of engine thrust there, get us going. See, it's 28 degrees down in Miami now. It looks quite overcast as well. If you look out the window there, you know. Never mind. Glad we're back on the 737. I love flying this plane. It is boss to fly. But we'll have to fly some big planes soon. The 7.8 or the 7.6 too. Hopefully that corrects itself. I don't know what's going on. That little bump there. So ignore that. We've got an Iberia there. Is that an A350 or an A330 I think. That'll be going to Madrid. A330. Then we got all the 7.3s there on the ground. Lovely stuff. Right, and then we'll do a turn to the right here. And then this is not even a fucking taxiway, never mind. Down here, see the cargoes, are they all prime down there? Yeah, prime here. And go down here then. Straight down and then 8 left we're looking for. Thanks, Priya. My only viewer. Stay for takeoff. Taxiing down now. Should be a nice view of Miami. I want to go to Miami. What the fuck is up? No, it's alright. So down here it is. Got the UPS over there too. So it's 8 left we're looking at. See a lovely view of Miami over there. A bit cloudy actually. God help us. Bit of wind. And hopefully we No crashes. No crashes, right. So we'll head down here. Head down here then. I'm gonna line straight up on the runway. I'm gonna go over 8 right there. 8 right we're coming up to, so get the landing lights and runway turn off lights on. Let them know we're taking off. Cabin, and we'll turn. Yeah, and we're gonna go past straight over to 8 left, next to the cargo there. A lovely view of the city. Pity we don't get more views, but you know. We had a stream today and it wasn't too bad. Late last minute one to be fair, so. Right. There we go. And we'll line up here. On 8 left. Little bit of rain I saw then on the windshield. I think as we're just about to take off, we're getting some rain. Never mind, good job we're going over to a very sunny Jamaica. Get the continuous lights on, everything is good. We're sorted. Auto brake can go to RTO. Flight directors on both sides there can come on. Let's get that on. Auto throttle, RMV nav and LNAV. Lovely. And I think we're all set. Lovely stuff. Let's get going then. Start the clock on the left there. Should get some lovely views of Miami as well. On quite a rainy Miami to come out. Right, we'll get 50% there. Watch that. And let's get Toga there. Push down a bit on the yoke. Thrust set. Speed's alive. There's 18 knots. Lower the nose. Fast plane this. There's V1 and we can start our rotation there.
Positive rate of climb.
There we go, right up, get the gear up there. A little bit of wind caught us as we're coming out. Let's get them views in. We're going to climb straight up. Wow, we are. Some lovely views of Miami as we come out here. And we don't want to go that. Right, we're flying straight out. A little bit of turbulence as we're coming in. And we'll start our turn to the right then. Landing gear can go to the off position. Auto brake to off. Runway turn off lights can come off. Let's take in some of them Miami views away from these clouds. We want to pull up a touch so we don't go over speed there either. Now we've got that route there. Taking some of these views. We'll go flaps 5. Wow, look at that. Lovely views of Miami coming out here. Little left turn. Touch on the yoke. Nice. This plane flies, boss. Right, get engine ignitions to the off position there. We can start to bring our flaps up as we're coming over. Skyscrapers of Miami there. Wow. Screenshot and a half that, innit? Right, let's pull up a touch then and start our turn to the right. as we're leaving Florida, bound for Jamaica. And we'll get our flaps all the way up now. Colour that sea there. As we climb out, let's go to the right a touch and push up on the yoke. Start our turn. Still manually flying here. And there we go. Push down now. Our left turn as you come through these clouds. Nice little takeoff there. Push up a touch. Climbing straight up to 37,000 feet. Should be a nice little hour and a half flight to Jamaica, right over Cuba. And then we'll start our turn to the left in a minute. Coming through some clouds there now. Last views of Miami. We'll be back. There we go. We can start our turn slightly there to the left. Just going to be sea for a bit from now on as we leave Florida. Let's turn to the left here. Nearly at 10,000 feet. About to hit 10. There we go, 10,000. Let's get the landing lights off, and when we level out here we'll get the seatbelts can come off too. Go off to 40. Yeah, the speed can come up too. Have the autopilot on then, and seatbelts can go to the off position there. So yeah, look at them clouds there. I'm glad we're getting out of here. They're going to be nice. A bit of turbulence there on the wing as we're coming out here. Lovely views though. It's just clouds at the minute, as I say though. But you know, last little bit of Florida to the right of us there. Leaving Miami, bound for Jamaica. Let's zoom out and have a little look where we are then. So we're coming up to the Bahamas there, and then it'll be Cuba. Fly straight over Cuba, and then over into Jamaica. Right over Jamaica, we'll go over Montego Bay, and then come into the capital over in Kingston. This lovely plane here, One World. Got the seatbelts off there too as well. Progress page, let's have a little look. How are we getting on? It's about 100 miles until we reach our cruise. And how long? About an hour and 15 minutes until our landing. Not too bad. The views in here. Yeah, we are getting battered a little bit by the wind. That wind flex. Just a touch. Should be nice and smooth as we come out of Florida here. They've had some hurricanes, haven't they? So that's probably getting the tailwind of that. You know, flying real time and real weather there. Nice slow views there. Let's get some music on. Oh, don't know what happened. Don't know what happened there. Well, ignore it. Definitely got a faulty HDMI cable somewhere. But we'll carry on. Ryan, hello. Thanks for joining. How you doing? We're on our climb, just coming out of Florida now. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. And this lovely 737 here. I got some nice views now. Had a bit of turbulence on our way up, but we're doing well. Just leaving America now. This lovely American Airlines One World livery here. We'll set our standard as we're coming out here. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. Thanks for joining me on this little flight hop over to Jamaica. Nice little, should be a nice little flight. Second streamer to today actually. We flew the A310 earlier on in Europe. We flew in Europe. That was fun. Little tutorial for anyone who's struggling with the A310. But this is just a nice little fun flight. Wanted to get it out. Thanks very much for your subscription. Thank you, helping us out there. It's actually 1 month today we've been going, so we're fairly new. So we're slowly building, so thanks for helping me with that. Yeah, so thanks for subbing, because hopefully see you again on the other streams then. Because we fly a lot, to be fair. We fly a few times a week anyway, and we fly loads of different planes. I'm just having a think what plane we should fly out of Kingston next, because we'll be in Jamaica. I'll have a little think what we should do. Could stay in the 7-3. I don't think we have the Caribbean airline livery though. It's the only thing, and I don't know how big this runway is, so we'll see how that is. Could fly the A320. Could fly we could fly 7-8, I haven't flew that yet. A310 again, either. I think we have the Jamaican Airlines old plane, to be fair. But yeah, we'll see. Getting them lovely views in anyway. My favourite plane to fly, this 737. Never get tired of it. So we're still climbing up here. Cruise there is 37,000. Only took off like 10 minutes ago, like, but we've got an hour and 10 minutes left until we land anyway. It's not too long. I thought it would take, to be fair, when I was doing it, I thought it would take about 2.5 hours, but it's not as far, because we were going to do St. Martin, but we like to do quite short haul on here. So normally we do two legs in one day, in one stream, but yeah, I split it up into 2 today, anyway. But let's have a little look. How's the weather treating us? I'll have a little look on SimBrief here. Let's get our weather on. That's not too bad actually. We should get a little bit of a tailwind as we're coming away, which we have. We just got the little back end taken off there out of Miami, but when we go over Cuba, it might be a little bit of a tailwind as we climb to our cruise there, but should be fine. Should be fine. So you new here, Ryan? Then did you fly yourself? Did you fly on the simulator? That's the type of stuff to watch. Go back in there. Getting on here, 71 miles to our cruise there. Some lovely views, a few clouds to be fair, which surprises me. Yeah, I've got some clouds coming in. We're on I love this game, but my computer's broken a little bit. Can't install games anymore. Don't worry, your English is great. You're from Belgium, fantastic. Oh, your computer's broken. You know what you should do? You should get the Xbox. I'm on the Xbox now. This is all on the Xbox Series X. It's much cheaper than buying a completely new computer. You know, you are a bit restricted, but I'm getting 60 FPS now. You know, lovely 60 FPS. It's great. I love it. I know you are restricted because you can't, you know, have a lot of third world, but apparently they are bringing a lot of third-party stuff to the sim next update, I think. But if your computer's broke, I'd definitely say invest in a 737. Bloody hell, imagine just buying a 737, an Xbox Series X. I love it, it's great. And it doesn't take up loads of room on your desk, it's great. You know, you're I'm flying with the Thrustmaster bow and yoke here as well. Yeah. What graphics card? So Ryan, I'm on the Xbox. I'm here on the Xbox. Lower that. Yeah, well, I'm on the Xbox here, so just the default whatever graphics card the Xbox Series X uses. But we are getting some lovely graphics, aren't we? Yeah, yeah. And the how's the internet been treating us? I think it's okay, isn't it? Oh, that's pretty loud. Let me look on nothing. Yeah, we're on Xbox here. Climbing up now to our cruise. Touch of turbulence, I think. Graphics, yeah, the graphics are insane. You are right. We're streaming in 4K, to be fair. I know it's 1080 on YouTube you can get, but I am actually streaming through a capture card 4K there. So it is magnificent. And especially when you're taking off out of a place like Miami, as we go over the city, you know, everything's loaded in, lovely. You know, it is boss. You know, at the minute, you know, you can't really see much except sea. But the clouds and everything, it just looks so real. And especially with me, I flew FSX, you know, P3D, all them. So yeah, it's boss. I love it. I'm so happy that I made that decision. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been trying. I try and get some good content out. It's just hard starting up, isn't it? You know, getting views and everything. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I do post with that, but it's just it's hard building, isn't it? You know, it's tough. But we'll get there. We're only 1 month old. 1 month old today, so I'm happy with the way we're going. I've got a goal set for what is it now? Yeah, 50 subscribers. I've got a goal set for. So we're 32 now, so we're definitely over halfway there. So I think we'll make it. Let me pop it in the chat for you, Ryan. Did I set it on YouTube? It should be on YouTube now. I think Nightbot should. Is it going to come alive for us? No, it's not. Yeah. Let me go on Nightbot for you. 1 sec. Bloody, it just says Instagram. Bloody. It should work. Yeah, it should. But let me. Yeah, it should find it here on YouTube, but I'll have to add, I think my I'll have to add it. Yeah, it is Yeah, it's this one, Ryan. Yeah, I'll pop it in now. ET virtual sky. But what as well? Let me check. If I've got a link tree, I need to put that in the bottom. I'll put it in the subscription, in the description below. I'll start doing that because I always forget to bloody do it. So I've got a link tree with all the links on it, and we'll start using that. Legends TCG, hello, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Thanks for the follow there, Ryan, on Instagram. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. At 32,000 feet here, still climbing for our cruise. To be fair, and all you can see is water. Thanks very much for that, Ryan. Thank you. Yeah, you'll be able to see it there. Yeah. Here we are. We got first sight. I think that is the Bahamas. How are you doing, legends? How you doing? Thanks for joining us. Yeah. I'm doing great. Thanks for joining us. It's better than when I first started. I had no views, so I'm glad that you're all joining in, because get someone to talk to then. As we're climbing up to our cruise here, coming through some clouds. I think we can see Cuba actually in the distance there. But for some reason, it normally comes up when people sub in that, but it didn't for Ryan, and so I'm gonna try and have a little look. Streamlabs, but I'll get that sorted. But I don't know what Nightbot's doing. It's always slow in the chat, in YouTube chat for some reason. Legends, thanks very much for that. Thanks for subbing, helping us get to our goal of 50 subs by the end of September. We've still got a few days, still got like a week left. 30, should be a 33 now, I think. So I'll double check, but thank you very much for that. But for some reason, it's not coming on. No worries, pal. No worries. Of course. Thanks very much for joining us anyway. And if it's late, yeah, get some sleep. No worries. Hopefully see you on the next stream. But I know we are late. We are late doing a stream tonight. We normally are a bit earlier. But right, log in with Twitch. I know he didn't want. Oh, with the. What have I done here? I'm trying to bloody get Streamlabs up and running, because you normally get it on and it comes up on the screen that you've subscribed and that, but never mind, because I couldn't get the count as well. The count wasn't working. Our bloody Nightbot has decided to make an appearance now. Make sure you like the like button. I'm glad to hear that, Ryan. I'm glad to hear that, thank you. Yeah, we fly everywhere. We're flying everywhere at the minute anyway. We fly. Legends, thank you. But yeah, well, we are making our cruise now already. That's me talking. Now I'm worried about this HDMI cable. It's making some. It's not fully connected. Maybe let me have a little look. But there we go. That should have stopped it. Oh Christ! There we go. Oh, it's weird, isn't it? What is going on with this bloody connection? There we go. Right, hopefully it stopped. It'll be flashing at us. You can hear my creaky chair in the background there. We're just about to reach our cruise anyway. But is this our first signs of Cuba here? I think it is. A bit of views there. Coming in. Right, I need to get set up here. So Ryan, I use the Thrustmaster Bowen yoke here on the Xbox. So we've got that in front of us, which is perfect for when you want to fly a plane like this, the PMDG 737, because it fits perfectly. It's replicated, I think it's around the Dreamliner, the 787, but it's great. It is great for this plane. Like, it does really do well. We've had some good landings on this using this side stick, but hopefully. But yeah, I used the controller for a while when I first got it, but I don't know. I can't. It's not great. Like, I can't stick with it. And let me try. Does this come up here? There we go. It does. It should work now. It says I've subscribed. So it should hopefully work for us. If I click on that too. Yeah, so that comes up like that for YouTube, and the other one's Twitch. Strange light, but fair play. Yeah, let me change that actually. Is it that one? Is it that one? Maybe one. Yeah. Cool. What is all these though? No, we're fine. Nice. So we're sat here on our cruise now anyway. Probably about an hour left of our flight here. Coming down. Cuba there. I think we can see Cuba. But it is. We're just cloud surfing at the minute. Yeah, we are on. We're on Twitch as well. We are on Twitch at the minute. But yeah, we've got about an hour left, I think, on the stream here. But I'm gonna. Got anything set there? Yeah. Good stuff. Glad to hear that. From the looks of it though, it's just me and you staying. But we will see. We will see. We had a few views then. I think we had about 6 or 7 at one point then. But it's one of them things, isn't it, Ryan? It's hard to build. But stick with me anyway, and I'm grab the leg off his all. But let's have a little look at our progress then. So bang on, just about an hour left until we land, but we'll start our descent in about half an hour. There's some views in. It is Cuba, really. Let's have a little look. Yeah, it is. So here's the coast of Cuba, and to the left of us, if we can. I know it's too cloudy, isn't it, to see. I was going to say we can see the Bahamas, but it's quite cloudy. But that though, it's boss, innit? Let's just see if we can see bits of Cuba there as we fly over. So yeah, hopefully we make our goal of 50 subs. I reckon we'll smash it, to be fair. We've got till the end of September. So how long's left? About a week and a half. So yeah, week on Sunday. So a week on Sunday until October. And I'm hoping we can reach 50 subscribers. We'll boss that, like, if we can. Did you connect your keyboard and mouse to your Xbox? I did, Ryan. Yeah, I've got it all set up here. I've got a little USB 3.0 adapter as well, like an extender. So it gives you loads of USB ports, because that's the only thing with the Xbox. It doesn't have loads of ports on it. So I just bought it. I think I got it on Amazon for about 6 or 7 quid. So it wasn't too bad, to be fair. A little bit of turbulence as we come over Cuba. Look at them bloody clouds there, Jesus. But lovely views of Cuba there. Let's get that little wing view. We love a wing view on here. We do love a wing view. But yeah, to answer your question, Ryan, yeah, we do use mouse and keyboards. But I keep thinking that noise, it's from the music, but I keep thinking it's something to do with our plane. Keep that on for now. Okay, so it's 10 knot wind just whacking the plane here. It's cool it measures that, to be fair. Strange that this Streamlabs thing doesn't pick up every subscription, you know, when someone subscribes. I don't know, it's strange. Ah, it's your birthday. Oh wow, I'm so grateful that you're coming to sit with me, and I'm very grateful for that, thank you. Happy birthday, hope you've had a good day. Yeah, hope you had a great day. It's very privileged to, thanks for joining me, sitting with me, flying some planes on your birthday. We'll dedicate this stream to you then, Ryan, on your birthday. Over to Kingston. Should be nice and warm over there for us as we come into land over there later on. Well, at the minute, look at that. 37,000 feet, it's not very warm. It's minus 22 up here, but on the ground there, look at that. Wow. Look at the sea on there. Fantastic. Lovely views of Cuba here. I don't think, not a lot of wind here, but yeah, happy birthday, man. Well done. Hope you had a good day. Celebrated it with everyone. It's quite cloudy actually. When we flew in Europe before, it was really smooth. A little bit of turbulence here and there, but apart from that, we had hardly any problems. So it does surprise me that they're quite cloudy. Hopefully it's nice. Shall I check the weather actually? I'll check the weather down on the ground in Kingston. It is. So there's a 10 knot wind, so that we're gonna get battered. That's great to see, isn't it? Nah, I'm joking. That's not. We won't get battered, like, but it should be interesting that landing. There's no ATIS available on there, but the QNH is looking 1011. Should be nice and warm for us. But look at them, that sea there, man. This is default. This is all completely default in the sim, and we're on Xbox, so the graphics are insane. And we're getting 60 FPS right now. If I move over to, yeah, 60 FPS, bang on. It really is. 20 degrees Celsius in Belgium. Wow. What here in Liverpool? Let's have a look. 13 degrees in Liverpool right now. Not too bad. We've just had a heat wave though, to be fair. It's cooled down, thankfully. I couldn't have streamed. We took a week out the other week when it was hot. It's too warm to stream. But got some lovely views here. This is Cuba down below now. We know we're not too far when we come over Cuba, because Jamaica's the next one. But there's a little bit of wind, 10 knot wind, so this is what it'd be like. This is what it'd be like when we come into land. Probably a little bit more because we'll be manually controlling it, but apart from that, yeah, we'll get in Turkey it was 50 degrees, oh my god, 50 degrees, that's insane. I'd roast, I'd burn, oh my god. I'd be roasted. Jesus. I couldn't stay in that though, I think that's too warm. I couldn't walk around, you can't do anything, can you? It's way too warm to like do anything with 50 degree heat. Jesus. It's insane. Insane weather. Yeah, I don't blame you. Sat in the pool all day, that's what I would have done. Yeah, wouldn't have left it. Very nice, very nice. You just come back, have you? There for a week, it's lovely that. Whereabouts in Turkey? I used to go to Turkey, I used to have a place out there in Dalaman, in South Turkey. To be fair, we actually flew to Turkey a few streams back. We were in Istanbul. Yeah, we were in Istanbul. Where did we fly then? Then we flew over to... We flew with Pegasus in the 7-3. I can't remember where we flew. Where was it? Oh, have a little look back anyway on my past streams. It's not too far down. We flew cargo, I remember that. We flew with the A310 cars over to Istanbul. Istanbul, was it to Vienna? No, it wasn't. Let me check, because that's going to bug me now. Let me double check that. Europe trips. Cars to Istanbul. Istanbul to Sarajevo. Sarajevo, that's where we went. That was a lovely flight, that. Really enjoyed that. It was a lovely sunset. We saw. Lovely little sunset, yeah. To be fair, we're just chatting away and it's some lovely views of Cuba here. Those are our cruise. How old am I? How old do you reckon? How old do you reckon I am? Ah, look at that. That is fantastic. Well, to be fair, at the very beginning of the stream, I don't think anyone saw it because we didn't have any views, thankfully. And I'm probably going to regret saying this because everyone's going to go back and have a look at it. But I accidentally turned on my camera. I turned on my camera and you could see my face. To be fair, I'm not really that bothered. I'm not that bothered about it. I was going to get a camera. It was only like a laptop camera, but I might. One day you might just see me in the corner of your screen with my face out. So Ryan, you're not too far off. I'm actually 20. I'm only 20 years old. Yeah. Got some lovely views. Look at that sea there. I wonder what the wind's like now. So 10 knot wind, so you can't hardly feel it, to be fair. So we'll be fine when we come into land. Unless it gets a bit stronger later on. We'll see. Yeah. Wow, look at that. Do I do a job? So I am a full-time student at the minute. I'm in my final year of university, but I work part-time as well. I'd like to do this on the side, obviously. The dream is to be an airline pilot, as you can imagine. Yeah. So, yeah, I do like it, indeed. Some lovely views here. Let's go back in the cockpit for a bit. So, yeah, about 80 or 75 miles, I'd say, from our top of descent, which isn't too far, actually. I do, Ryan, yes, I do want to be a pilot, hopefully in the future. It's just very expensive, isn't it? 100 grand, I think it is, bloody, to fly at the minute. So that's why I started this channel. Try and find people like yourself who are into flying and try and create a bit of a community, hopefully. Over time, like, it's not going to happen overnight, I know that. And it hasn't. 1 month old today. But we've got 34. So we have 34 subscribers, that's fantastic. So I'm very happy with that. We've got earned quite a few today. Hope you will get to the pilot job, mate. Thank you very much, Ryan. Thank you. Hopefully in the future, I'm hoping to try and achieve that after uni, but we will see. At the minute, we'll have to stay in the virtual world, being as a captain here. Stay in the virtual world, but hopefully one day we'll be flying in real life, and I'll be streaming. Be streaming in real life then, imagine. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Keep the channel alive, and be streaming in real life instead. That'd be cool. But I'm gonna fly with you then. Definitely, yeah. That would be cool. Would be boss, like. And looking back at these streams, I'll probably sit there and laugh. I was a full pilot, and I'm like sat there looking at. But you know what? It's good to be familiar. Keeps me familiar. If I ever did become a real world pilot, we know how to fly this plane, don't we? Get me with Ryanair or someone. I fly the 737s. It's fine. So I'm Brad, but I like to go as CVS or Captain Virtual Sky. I don't really say my name on it, but yeah, Brad, it is. I was supposed to say, what's yours? It's Ryan. We keep that 9 knot to 10 knot wind. Still about 121 then miles. Even though it says there, it says 121 on here, but top of descent there. You can see the little bit of turbulence there. Still flying over Cuba here. That's some nice some nice views, yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at the wing flex there. Yeah, getting a touch there. Let's have a little look outside. I do love this livery. What do you reckon? The One World livery. This looks quite cool, doesn't it? I was gonna fly with American. I was gonna fly the. There's an older American. There's like a special livery you can get. But we decided, oh, you know what? We haven't flew One World yet, so we'll do that. I do like that. They have that a lot on the 777s, to be fair. First I was scared for flying in a plane, but now I love it. Great. So, you know what, same. I was the same actually. I remember the first time I did I flew up in a little single engine. It was a microlight, and it was on a grass field. And we went up, and oh my god, I shit myself. I did, and I not literally, not literally, but I was so scared. I nearly went sick. It was literally, you go up, and the pilot next to you has like a throttle under his chair, and it's just a big side stick right in the middle. and yeah, it was bloody terrifying, but it was amazing. I would never forget that. I think I was about 14. I went up there, and then I flew since a few times with the flying school at Liverpool Airport, and that was boss. Yeah, we did that. Yeah, that was amazing. We flew in the Piper Tomahawk. He did an emergency landing. No, this is when I've gone private. You know, like the little. And he loved it. And the little single engines. To be fair, the last time I flew, he didn't tell me what he was going to do, but he turns the engine off at about 4,000 feet, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm starting panicking, and he nosedives, and then we have to do we start the engine up, and then we see like a field, and then turns the engine back on, and it's like one of them precaution tests that they do, like a stall type thing. That was boss. Yeah. Yeah. I nearly did, to be honest, Ryan. I don't know how I never, but I did nearly shit myself, yeah. It was quite scary. Come back. But I'd do it all over again in a heartbeat. I do want to go flying again. I haven't flew in real life in about a year, unfortunately now. Yeah. So hopefully soon. Hopefully one day. Actually, we got see a little airport there. Let's have a little look then. So we're right in the middle of Cuba at the minute. We've been reaching our descent soon, to be fair. There it is there. I can't sit still in this plane now. I keep moving all the wings, the views. We'll stay at that one for now. I'm not going to touch it. Everything looks good. You've never had an emergency landing, only heavy turbulence. I've never had an emergency landing actually, in like, you know, an airline. I've never had one either. But it's scary, isn't it? It is scary. Heavy turbulence. I think the worst turbulence I've ever had was I went to India for a month. I went to India in June with my uni, and we flew a domestic. We flew Kochi to Mumbai. Don't know if you're familiar with the places in India, but it's known to be very, like, because it's humid, there's a lot of turbulence in the skies. So no one told me that. I never checked. I've never flew in India on the sims, so I didn't realise. And yeah, I got a fright, let's just say, and a fella fell asleep on my shoulder as well. That was an experience itself. So yeah, that's probably the worst flight I've ever had. That was the A320neo on Air India, and oh god, yeah, that was an experience to say the least. But when we flew, because we flew Gatwick to Kochi in the 787 in Air India, that was a nice smooth flight until we were coming into land, and big gusts of winds and bloody dead turbulent. But you know what? That's made me think we should fly more in Asian countries. We haven't flew there yet. We might break into there soon. It's meant to be quite turbulent. I should do Bhutan, the Paro approach. Google that if you haven't seen it. That's very interesting. The Paro approach. That in Bhutan. Oh my god. You fly the A320 in there, and you basically have to bloody turn like that on its side and come into land. It's insane. Now, I've been asked this question a lot, Ryan. What do you love the most, the landing or the takeoff? And you know what? I've got to love a landing. I like takeoff. Takeoff's great, you know, the full thrust and everything. But a landing, I love the precision you get, you know, especially with this yoke you get. But you gotta love it, yeah. I've got to say, landing. What about you? Do you like takeoff or landings most? Lovely views of Cuba as well. Yeah, I gotta love a landing. You love the takeoff the most? Yeah. Can't go wrong with the takeoff, to be fair. It's, you know, it's when takeoff and landings are the most important, because obviously, you know, if anything happened, Christ, it's then, isn't it? You know, look at the US Airways flight Cactus 1549, was it, when they took off from LaGuardia in 2009, and double engine bird strike at like 1,200 feet or something it was. They had to end up in the Hudson. You know, but takeoffs are boss. You gotta love it. You know, the takeoff and everything, the full rollout. But they only last like 30 seconds. I love the approach and everything in the landing. You come in the... But hopefully we got a nice butter landing here. On the... Primo, you're back. Hello mate, thanks for joining us. We are flying over to... So we're doing Jamaica. So I know I said last stream in the A310 that I was going to do at 7 o'clock tonight UK time. I couldn't get down, just got delayed, and then I decided to do it Saturday. I put in the Discord, didn't I? Speaking of, let's see if Nightbot's going to work, and let me know if this works. I'll pop that back in. Is Nightbot going to cover that? Yeah, we go. Should become a server there if you're still with us, Ryan, if you want to join our Discord. But Primo, yeah. What was I going to say? So I decided, oh, you know what? 9 o'clock tonight, we'll fly over to Jamaica, Kingston, in this lovely American Airlines One World plane here. Yeah. So we're just coming over Cuba now. We'll start our descent in about 10-15 minutes, I think. Probably not even that, to be fair. Probably about 5-10 minutes. Exactly, here we come. Sunny Jamaica. Sunny Jamaica. Fingers crossed it's sunny. Be a bit of a disappointment if it's not. Like, at the minute I was having a look, it's a 10 knot wind on the ground in Jamaica. So we should get a feel that as we come into land on runway 12. But no, it should be nice little flight. It was a bit overcast in Miami. You can have a little look back, Primo, at what you missed once we're over. But it was a little bit of a turbulence as well. It started raining actually. Little tiny drops on the windshield as we were coming in to take off. But we got some lovely views of the of Miami and the skyscrapers and everything. So we're going to end up in Jamaica here. Let me know where we should fly to next. So we're going to be in Kingston. So Kingston in the US. We'll either fly next in the US. Let me know where we should fly to, or any airports you want me to try and do a landing challenge in. Where else? In Europe. Well, we're in... Where did we fly to last? Bloody hell. Memory of a Fish. Flew the A310 over to Belgrade. So we're in Belgrade, Serbia, in Europe, and then Australia, and I want to break into Asia. Do you think we should do the Paro approach in Bhutan? If you've not heard of it, Google it now. Google the Paro approach in Bhutan. It's insane. That would be quite funny because I'll be stressing. Wow, look at that, that's cool, isn't it? I'll be stressing my head off trying to land this plane and get a good landing. You've literally got to basically... It was like the circle to land we did in Innsbruck. You've basically got a bank angle into it. It's mad. It's mad that it's an airport. But we could do that, to be fair, if you wanted to. Let me know. Would be fun, actually. Would be fun to do. I need to find the light count. I mean, not the light count, the view count, because it's gone. Got rid of it. I don't know what happened to that light, but I know it's screen there in the top right. That's little views coming out of Cuba here now as well. Lovely. Let's have a little look out here as well. So yeah, we're just coming over this little bit of Cuba there. There's a bit of airports and that, and then the next island is Jamaica. So nearly there, folks. Nearly there. How long left? So it's always been, it'll be 11 o'clock here in the UK time when we land. But it'll be half an hour, about half an hour. Oh, your Wi-Fi's bad, Ryan? Oh no. I had the same problem when I first started this channel, and I didn't have a capture card, so I was streaming directly from the Xbox to Twitch, and then backtracking that onto YouTube using softwares, but it was all online, so you can imagine the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi was awful. Hopefully it's good on our end now. It should be decent. I need to fix my mic, man. Get a new microphone soon as well. So lovely, look at that bloody, that's our approach there into Kingston. So we're nearly 10 miles away from our descent. So we're gonna pop that in now to 8,000. To 8,000 there, 8,000. So that should automatically do that. Where can you see your fuel again? So if you look here, you can actually see it on this ecam here. So that's our total. We've got 5 kilograms here. At the minute, but we've burnt quite a bit. But if you're mean on here, we can't see it now because we're in the sky, we're flying. But normally, in the perf, you can see how much fuel we needed. You know what? I think I've put on bloody unlimited fuel by accident. No, I haven't. It's gone down there. Never mind. Do you ever do that on bloody in the menus? Changed it all. In the last update, I had it all lovely and set. All the all me buttons and everything set. Does an update, fucks it all off. Does it all again. Bloody nightmare. But we're just about to leave Cuba now and start our descent, and we got some lovely mountains there. Should we fly over to South America? We should get the LATAM 767, or what other planes are there? There's loads. We could fly over to Brazil. We could fly over. I want to go Rio de Janeiro actually. I do want to go there. I'm the boss. Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe to St. Martin, maybe have a little look in the Caribbean. I want to do St. Martin. Should we do that next stream? Should do Kingston to St. Martin. Or airline, not plane, no, that's the question. Oh, don't worry, pal, thank you very much. Don't be worrying. Don't be worrying about donating. It's just there, you know. It's like every stream. You just add it on. It's in the description if you want to. You never feel obliged. Don't worry. Everything goes into this channel anyway. So any donations you help towards this channel's growth, and I'll put it towards maybe a new mic or a camera or whatever. Something to make it better, but. Never feel pressure, man. Don't worry if you can't. Thank you anyway for the thought. Right, have we started our descent? Yeah, we have. We have ages ago. So we start our descent now. 8,000. 33,000 there. Lovely stuff. I love the sound of them engines when you're coming into land. You can hear, coming in for our descent. You have a lovely bass to it. They've done boss on this plane. No fault there. Right, while we're descending then, should we do a cabin tour? I love doing this. Let's do a little cabin. Right, let's get up from our seat then. Let's stand up here. Little cabin tour then. Got the galley here. Pretend there's passengers. We've got about 100 and something passengers on the flight here. First class. Posh here. Then we got lovely economy class here. Lovely seats, aren't they? Nice bit of leg room there. Tell me. There's American Airlines here. some lovely cushions as well. It's like a lovely long haul. It's great, isn't it? Let's travel down anyway, this galley. So we've got the emergency exit as well. I love flying in the emergency exit. The last 2 times I flew, I've been on the emergency exit. It's been great. Get loads of leg room. When I was on the 787. Yeah, when I was on the 787, I was in the emergency exit. It was fantastic. I loved it. Anyway, we'll travel down here. Let's go down. Some lovely views. I'm gonna donate £3 when I can. Thank you very much, Ryan. Shouldn't be worrying. Let's get down here anyway. Travel down. We've got toilets. Another little galley there. And they are. Big galley here. Looking good. So that's the cabin. In on the American Airlines plane here. Let's head back into the cockpit, see how we're getting on. I think we're gonna... Yeah, we're coming out 30,000 feet now, 29. We've just left Cuba. And we're turning now. We'll start our approach very shortly into Jamaica. We'll be able to see, actually. We'll be able to see Jamaican Island. The Jamaican Island very soon, actually. Right, let's in at ref here, and we'll do a flaps 30 landing. We're going to do a flaps 30 landing because there is a little bit of a wing correction here. Can you have passengers or not? Not in person, I don't think. Like sat there, not in person, right? You can on the LVFR A321, which we have, in the A319. You actually see them sat there. It's quite cool. So when we next fly that, I'll show you that. That's pretty cool. But not at the minute on the 737. But not the end of the world. Do you know what they need to bring on here though? They really need to bring what's it called? GSX. Love that ground crew thing. That'd be great, that, if they brought that on to Xbox, but we'll cope at the minute without it. Descending now nicely into Jamaica, Kingston. Fly straight over Montego Bay, straight over Kingston, and then a nice little landing to the left of us. Runway 12 into Kingston. Should be nice. I think the water's like crystal blue as well when you're coming in. Let me check the weather again as we're coming down. So it's 20 to 5 at the minute down on the grounds in Kingston. And thankfully that wind's gone. So I thought it was going to be a 10 knot wind. It's gone down to a 3 knot wind. It's not too bad, is it? So let's try and get a boat to London, hopefully. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, bit of background music for you. So we've just hit an hour. So we've been flying for an hour now. Flying for an hour, and yeah, looking good so far. Started our descent, and yeah, looking good, looking good. Can you see Jamaica yet? Can anyone see it? Oh, I can see it. I can see it. There it is. Slightly just behind them clouds there. But you can see that we are descending. Listen to the sounds there, the engine sounds. Boss. Do you know what I do wish though? I do wish that we had a lot more third party stuff to watch, to listen to, you know, like the you know, I wish we had like what is it, Falanta? It's like a flight radar that you can use, but yeah, it's boss. Right, we've gone through that playlist anyway. Let's get some next different bit of music on here. We don't want bloody adrenaline junkie there. What's this? Yeah. No worries, Primo. Don't worries, pal. Thanks for having it on in the background. Appreciate you. Just feeding the kids. You got us flying in the background here. That's boss that. Into sunny Jamaica. Look at that sun beaming down on us there. Even though it looks dead sunny outside, it is. Oh, it's 6 degrees actually. It's quite alright actually. It was minus 28 or something before, wasn't it? So the winds have calmed down anyway. As I say that, we're starting to get a bit of turbulence, but the winds should have calmed down. Let's have a look. Yeah, 3 knot wind it was, and that was issued 42 seconds ago. So they're either lying to us or we should be alright. So we're at 20,000 feet now. Coming down nicely. Let's get some wing views in here. Yeah, it's a little tiny bit of turbulence, but not much really. Nothing we can't handle. Here we go. As I say that, bloody hell. We will see as we come into land anyway. We'll hope. It's these clouds, isn't it? It's just got some views here. But let's have a little look at this flight plan. The plan is come in, do a right turn here, and then we land. So we should fly straight over Montego Bay. Let's get the VFR map up. So here we are. Montego Bay is just to the right of us, down there. I know, is it? I'm not sure. Down there. Can't really see because of the bloody the clouds, but Montego Bay. We could do that. We could do a little tiny flight over Montego Bay. What is Montego Bay? Yeah, it is that. Yeah. I hope so. I've said it now. But coming through it now anyway. 18,000 there. We're going to do a flaps 30 landing, not 40. 142. I think that's a good speed to have. 8,000 feet, and then we're going to go straight to 2,800. So you pop that in. Gross weight 60.3 there. Says ILS, but we're not going to use ILS. We never use ILS. It's too nice of a day, and we want to fly, don't we? Want to put this this Boeing yoke to the test. So yeah, we'll see. So as we're coming down now, 17,000, and we can change that to the standard there. Let's check the bar ref again. It is still QNH. Let's change that to the Hyper 1011 there. Lovely. Probably said Ryan there. Are there like air traffic controllers? Well, there is a freeware thing you can join called FlightSim, and it has like air traffic controllers and different people flying in that. But that's the only thing. That's Xbox. Unfortunately, it doesn't cover Xbox because it uses a thing called Sim Connect, which allows third-party add-ons to use connect with the sim, and you appear on the ground in other people's sims. And it would be fun if they ever bring that to Xbox. It would be really good, or if we ever get a PC in the future. But at the minute, unfortunately, we can't. At the minute, can't use it on Xbox. But it would be cool that, like. But there is default you can use. I just don't like using it. It really gets on my nerves. But you can use it. Let me know if you want me to, because I can start using the ILS. But then it tells you to like all sorts. Pretty annoying. Because we'll have to put VFR in, because it would be like climb to a certain cruise flight level and then when to descend and everything. But it's always wrong. That's the only thing. It's always wrong. The ATC on here we don't even use the real world traffic anymore. I've just got static planes on the ground when you land, because the real world traffic kept annoying me, because you come into land and there'd just be a fucking A330 or something right in front of you, landing on the runway as you're coming in and you finally approach, and you're like, oh for God's sake, oh, you're coming into land, and a plane starts taking off in front of you, and you're like, oh my God, it's too annoying. So I stopped it and I turned it off. But apart from that, you know, there is, yeah. How much did it cost on Xbox? I don't know how much it is now, but if you've got the Game Pass, you can get it for free, the standard edition. It is on the Game Pass, so I'd highly recommend doing that. When I bought it, I got the premium deluxe version, so I paid quite a bit when it first came out. I think I bought it on the day. I was so excited. But yeah, you can get it for free at the standard edition on the Game Pass, yeah. Or if you got an old Xbox, I think you can cloud game it. Is it you, Primo, who said you do that? Yeah, you can cloud game Sim. But here's Jamaica anyway. 12,000 feet there. Pretty cool approach as well. First views of Jamaica, guys. Yeah, what's it looking like? That's cool. I've never actually flew to Jamaica. It's just made me realise it's the first time actually. So the difference is the standard edition and the premium, and then this premium deluxe. The standard edition comes with most of the planes. A320, A310 I think is added on to the standard edition. But then there's a lot of handcrafted airports added. If you get, I have the premium deluxe, for example. So there's a lot of handcrafted airports. I think Heathrow, Charles de Gaulle in Paris, loads, you know, like JFK, loads of like major like airports are handcrafted and added into the sim when you pay extra, as well as you get this. I don't know if the 747 is on the standard edition. I'm not sure. It could be on just on the premium. But I know for 100% 787-10 you can only get on the premium deluxe version, which I have. But at the minute it's quite broken. That's the only thing. The 787. We haven't flew in a long time because it's been a little bit broken. Right, we're just about to hit 10,000 feet. This is where we will get all the landing lights and everything on. Bar of reference is set. We've got some lovely views of the mountains there, literally right in. Is that Montego Bay? Is that Montego Airport? Because I'm not sure. Right. Speed's coming down nicely. Hour and 10 minutes in. We might be bang on time actually. Hour and 20 minutes I said. Or an hour and a half maybe. So there's 10,000. Landing lights, runway turn off lights can come on there. And engine ignition and go over to continuous. Get our seatbelts on as well. And auto brake can go to 2 there. Lovely. We are getting a little bit of turbulence though, because we are coming down here. Should be fine though, should be fine. Right, we've set 8,000, but I'm going to go down to 2,500 straight away. We are slowly descending now. But looking good, looking good. Ah, look at that. Yeah, we've had some quite a lot of subscribers today, which I'm happy about. 34. hopefully we can hit 50 then by the end of September. We have a week and a half left. Our next stream now, unfortunately, will probably be either Saturday afternoon in UK time. I'm going by Saturday afternoon or Sunday. Sunday maybe. But stay tuned for that. I'll be uploading that schedule soon on YouTube for the next flight. Don't know whether to stay in America, to be fair, or like, you know, around the Caribbean. Maybe go over to Caribbean, St. Martin, or should we go back to Europe, or should we do Paro? There's so many options. Let me know in the Discord or in the comments. See, we are getting battered here. It said it was a 3-knot wind. Getting bloody battered by these wing views. I mean the winds. But apart from that, getting lovely views. These are the mountains there, getting a lot of wing flex as well there. Right, we're coming on. Not too far now from our final approach either. So we're descending nicely too. Let's look at the overhead panel. Looking good, continuous. Lantern lights when we turn offs are on. Is it on PlayStation or only Xbox? It's on only Xbox, Ryan, unfortunately. I think that's because Microsoft own Xbox, don't they? I think it's something to do with that. So yeah, you can't get it on the PS. Can't get it on the PS, only on Xbox. Or obviously on computer. Zoom in as well because we are nice. Right. Touch that. How are we doing on Twitch? There's some people watching on Twitch there. How he's doing? Oh bloody hell! We are getting quite a lot of turbulence as we're coming in now. Look at that bloody wing. Right, let's change. We can see Kingston's then. You can see Kingston as we're coming in here. We have set an ILS approach, but we're going to manually come in as we do this turn here, and once we see the runway. But I was told it's a bloody 3-knot wind at the minute. They're getting thrown around everywhere. Let's have a little look. Yeah, 3-knot wind it says, but might have stayed at 10. Let's go back to progress there, 8. So it'll stay at 10, I think. It'll be around 10-knot wind. Yeah, look at that wing there. Yeah, I know what the graphics would have looked like in the PS5. Probably very similar to the Series X, to be honest, Ryan. Yeah, 4K, we are streaming 4K, 60 FPS here. Right, I'm gonna have to cut the music in a minute. And you know what? I'm gonna cut it now as we turn our final approach. Coming in to lovely Kingston. I was gonna say lovely sunny. There's a few clouds, but it's sunny. I could say it's sunny. It's 31 degrees, what? And we're still at 4,000 feet. That's insane. Is that the airport there? Here it is. First signs of the runway. Here we go. And I'm gonna take control here. So I might miss some of the messages, but I still have got my eye on it. Right, we have control. We have control. I'm gonna push down the yoke. I'm gonna set that to 0 so that doesn't start flashing at us. I'm gonna start getting some flaps out to try and lower our speed there because we are quite fast. And we can start to. We're at a nice height there as well. If you have the I'm going to take the auto throttle there. if you have the Game Pass, Ryan, on the let's get some speeds out. We are quite fast. Let's try and get our speed down.
2500.
Try and butter the landing. I'll try, Ryan, fingers crossed. But we are getting a bit of a crosswind. I need to lower the speed, you see. Go flaps 5 now. Let's get some flaps out. We've got the speed brakes out too, because we are getting a little bit of a crosswind as we're coming over. Let's get rid of that flight director too, because we've got the views now. Runway 12 here. We'll go flaps 10. So there is a bit of a crosswind actually. And we'll get the gear down. We'll go flaps 15. Sort ourselves out here. Flaps 25. Arm the speed brakes there. I'll make it soft. I will try. And flaps 30. We are getting battered by a little bit of a crosswind though. Can feel it to the left of us now. So we are fully set then. There's the last little wing view you're gonna get. 1000 checked. Landing gears down. Auto brake set to 2. Landing lights are on. Cabin being checked. There we are. Flaps are set to 30 for landing. And we've got it set there. Lovely. Right, let's try and find them poppies then. So we're going to have to do a little bit of a crab there if we're coming in. Because we are getting bloody hit. We're everywhere here. A little bit more touch on the power there. There's a little bit overcast as we're coming in here into Kingston. But let's try and get that last poppy to come alive there. There we are. Lovely. Get that air. Let's push down on the yoga touch. Soft. And we need to move over to the left there. Right, we're a little touch high. We're okay. Just lower the... What the hell it is. We are getting battered there. I'm going to do auto brake to 3 actually. Last minute there.
100.
Checked.
50. 30. 20.
Flare.
10.
Reverses out. You know what, Ryan, that was a butter. Not gonna lie myself. That was a butter. Redeemed myself from today's earlier on A310 landing. Reverses are out there. Speed brakes up. We made it, guys. We are down on the ground here. And reverses can come out there. Auto brake off. Whew. We made it. That was good, wasn't it? You know what? I'm quite proud of that. Quite proud. We've got some private jets here as well. Here in Kingston. Let's go here. Let's go left here. And we'll stop here to config the plane. Hello, Jamaica. Yes, Primo. Indeed. What do you reckon on that landing, Primo? You were here before to see the A310. What do you reckon? That was a better landing? I reckon so myself, if I say. Right, let's just stop here then. And let's get the landing lights off. Runway turn-offs and taxi. There, let's go there. Set them to ground. Get the speed brakes up. And we'll set our flaps up there too. There we go, they're coming up there. There we go, and let's a little bit of speed there coming up. Ryan. So, I go by Cap or whatever, but it's Brad, it is Brad. Yeah, the fucking, yeah, Primo, oh my god, the last approach. Well, to be fair to me though, the bloody the airplane, the A310, didn't pick up any approaches on the on the FMC, which was strange. It was really weird, that. So we had to just adapt and overcome. So it was a complete manual approach. Brad, yeah, Brad, B-A-R-D. Yeah, that's my name. Or Captain Virtual Sky here on the channel. Got a lovely Caribbean Airlines there. I do love that livery, you know, on the 737. I'll have to check if they brought that out yet, because I do love that, because we can fly some of that. That's a 737 Max, is it? Or that's a 78. So we'll go next to that one here. We'll go to this next gate. I think that is a private jet there on the right. And what we'll do is we'll go to this one here on the left. We're gonna have to go past this, wherever that is there. Yeah, look at that. That's the only thing, the bloody tiller doesn't work properly on this plane, and we have to keep pressing the park brake. Let's line up. I wish we had GSX. GSX, we'd never have the problem. We'd have a fella putting the sticks at us and everything. One day. Our jetway should be able to get us there. Right, park brakes on. APU should be set there, get the bleed on. APU gens can come on there. And let's get engine 1 and 2 off. 1 and 2. And we'll get the 3 pumps off, keep that 1 on for now. Seatbelts can come off there. Should be mad in the back now, everyone's grabbing the bloody suitcases. In real life you'd just be able to fucking hear them just fighting for your life. Okay, cool. Menu, let's go to FSX actions. Set the chocks there. Get some ground power. And let's see if we can get this jetway to come over to us there. Lovely. And once we have some ground power we can probably set that. Get the APU off. Get that last one off there. Looking good, looking good. Let's get some loaders in to deboard all the cargo for our passengers here. Lovely. So what do you reckon, guys? That was alright, wasn't it? Nice little gate to gate flight, yeah? Nice line up with the gate and everything. Oh, thank you. Was a little bit off. I don't know what these default bloody taxiways are playing at like with the gates like, but jetway's all nicely connected. Got some more cargo jets coming up here. We'll get the loaders on the way soon, and this plane will be a quick turnaround, probably back towards Miami. But we're here down in Kingston. We got here nicely. I'd say that was quite a nice landing. I wish we had a replay button to see that from another view, maybe a wing view or an outside view, but unfortunately we don't. Not yet. Very soon we will, hopefully. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for coming round today and seeing this flight. I know it's probably late wherever you are, or if whenever you gone out your way to do this. So thanks very much for chilling. And we're here on the ground now, Kingston. Please let me know any flight suggestions as well. And thank you. Thank you, Niall, on Twitch there. Captain Bread. Wonderful flight Captain Bread. That's great. But yeah, nice little flight that, wasn't it? So let me know either in the comments or anywhere. Let me know, Instagram, anything where we should fly. Where to next? Where do you reckon, Primo? Let me know, either on Discord or now. I can book it then. We spread. Niall on Twitch there. Where to next? What do you reckon? So I'm gonna have a little look if we can fly Caribbean Airlines in the 737 again, but if not, maybe in the A310. See if we can fly Jamaican Airlines, the defunct plane. in the old way. I think we should go to St. Martin in Caribbean. What do you reckon? Or if you go back to Europe, Belgrade up to Poland maybe. Or we could go over to Asia, do the power approach maybe. That'd be interesting. Watch me freak out over there. Can you fly to Antarctica? Niall. Bloody hell. We try and keep it real on here. With we can do actually. We could. I don't know if they got some like military cargo planes that we could fly over to Antarctica. There's nothing there though. There's literally nothing. There's nothing there in Antarctica, Niall. Thanks for the live. Let's go to Warsaw. Thank you, Primo. That's more like it. Right, we'll fly to Warsaw then. I'll see what plane. Have a little look. But check my schedule. It'll be on YouTube. It'll either be Wednesday. Not Wednesday. It's Wednesday today. Either be Saturday or Sunday. So keep a look out for that. Thanks very much for watching. It's great to see us all again. And stay tuned for the next stream. See you all soon. Thank you.